Welcome to another episode of Bloodlust Boxing. I'm Sav.
I'm Baz.
And I'm coming to you all the way live from Cyprus. Yep, we've taken it Bloodlust Boxing on tour. I don't know if you can see the background there, Baz.
International, yeah? Oh, look at that. Look, olive trees and everything.
Got the mountains in the background there.
I'm jealous, bro.
There you go. Yeah, I've been running up those mountains every morning, man.
Yeah, I bet you have, yeah.
Getting those gains in. I've been chasing chickens in the field. But anyway,
well, you've been stuffing your face with ice cream. That's what's been going on.
There's been a lot of food. I'm not going to lie. When I get back to London, that's it. But anyway, let's get into it. It was a massive bumper fight last night. I managed to find it on a shady stream. I had to watch the fight. What an event. What a boxing masterclass. What did you think of it?
It was wicked. You know what? The whole night was a good card. It was a good card, to be fair.
Yeah, we really wanted to do a video beforehand, but just because time it didn't work out. But it was a great card from top to the bottom. Not all the fights lived up to expectations, but well, there was that Florian Marku one, wasn't there? That was it 50?
Yeah,
50
gone in 60 seconds.
Oh wow! But that was well. I think we'll do a separate video on that coming up, and then obviously Dave Allen on the undercard as well. The return of Dave Allen. He's a fan favorite. It didn't quite live up to expectations for him, but Fraser Clark did what he had to do.
Yeah, I don't think Dave Allen's fitness was up to par yet. I don't think he was ready for it.
It was a bit fleshy around the stomach region, but he's always a little bit like that in
a little bit.
And it's his first step up again for a while, so
and I don't think it helps that he's sparring partner. I don't think it helped. Like, they'd known each other a long time. They're kind of friends.
Fought together, yeah.
He wasn't dropping a big bomb, being over rights. I always think of him, man.
Yeah, he tried to get off. But anyway, let's get into the main card, the main fight. Chris Eubank Jr. What happened there? I didn't predict that. Although I did get a cheeky text message. I have got video evidence from you just before the fight kicked off, and you said round 10, Chris Eubank Jr. What made you go for that?
You know what? I just had this special little feeling.
Because we were both kind of, well, I was definitely going towards Liam Smith before. So what made you change your mind?
Yeah.
Picking it back up, I've had to relocate, internet connection issues. But yeah, let's go to that Chris Eubank Jr. fight. What made you go for round 10 and a win for him?
Yes. So I thought Liam Smith was going into it too cocky, you know. And from what I remember from the first fight, it's not like Chris Eubank was completely out, but he had his fair share of success in the first couple of rounds before he got knocked out. So I couldn't see it being a one-sided fight like everyone was thinking it was.
Yeah, see, I thought Chris Eubank Jr. was going to be mentally shot. Obviously, there's been a lot of things going on outside of his, normal training camp, and the weight cut. I just thought it was going to be just too much.
Yeah, he seemed better at the weight this time though. He didn't look as gaunt.
He actually did look a bit healthier on the scales, which
we can't say the same for Liam Smith though, can we? Like I mean, he's saying he had a really bad camp, and I believe it, to be fair, in terms of his weight cut. He just put on too much weight before the initial weight cut.
Is it that Lee Wood effect versus Lara? Because everyone thought Lara was going to repeat again against Lee Wood in the rematch, and it was completely a different fight, and it looked like Lara dropped the ball a bit. He was having weight issues. Almost the success and the money was a bit too much.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
do you think the same things happened with Liam Smith?
Yeah, maybe. I think it just went to his head a little bit as well.
Yeah, and I mean, are we doing a disservice to Chris Eubank Jr. because he changed things up? We did a pre-video about over a month ago before he changed his team around. So we knew then he teamed up with David Hay, but we didn't know about the Bomac connection at that time. And that's obviously paid dividends in this fight because definitely. I've never seen Chris Eubank Jr. box like that before.
No, he boxed smart. He boxed off the jab. He worked the ring, and I've never seen him use the clinch effectively like he has.
Yeah. And every time he got close to Liam Smith, he just locked it up, didn't he? He didn't let him go.
He'll go for a little 1-2, maybe a little cheeky uppercut, and then he'll grab on and then move into a good position again, and then carry on again. He was completely nullifying anything Liam Smith could do.
There was a round where it looked like he emptied out the tank, and I thought,
he's done
a lot of good work
exactly the same thing. I was
You've
like,
done a lot of good work in this fight.
don't do it.
Have you
Don't do
thrown
it.
it away? And I thought Liam Smith would come on stronger in the second half of the fight, and that just never happened.
No, he tried to do something, but I think he just didn't have it in him. Obviously, people were alluding to the fact that he might have twisted his ankle. He said that's the same himself after. I don't know whether he's just going with what people have said.
He's
in the second round.
He's had ankle issues in the past, but he said that wasn't a factor. There was something I was thinking of as well. He's quite a big footy fan, and he plays Sunday League, and he mentioned that he plays it quite late up to the point when he's coming up to fight night. And I was thinking that what if he's had an issue or an injury in the Sunday League game somewhere? But look, we can't be making excuses. Chris Eubank Jr. looked phenomenal. His work rate, his punch selection, everything he did was spot on in that fight. He looked more confident walking in as well. And like just seeing him walk in.
It's that underdog mentality, isn't it? He just like he knew the stacks were against him. Everyone was writing him off. He knew it was if he loses his career is potentially over.
And there's a lot of big money fights would have disappeared out of the way, wouldn't it?
A lot of motivation there.
If he didn't get this win. Now, obviously, the talk will be Conor Benn. What do you think about that fight if he does go into that?
No, I don't like that for him. I'd rather he fought Triple G. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight. But I mean, how much has Triple G got left?
He hasn't got a lot left, but I believe he's a belt holder at the minute.
Don't know whether they stripped him or not, but
I'm not sure if they've stripped him or not. But if he is still the belt holder, I need to double check.
He wants a belt, doesn't he, Chris Eubank Jr? He's always made it clear.
He needs to go for a title now before he gets too old.
Yeah, and that Conor Benn fight as well. Again, I still think the weight is an issue. Chris Eubank Jr. said that there's like almost a day and a half where he didn't eat up to the weigh-in. That's not healthy for a fighter.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but I don't think you can do that weight cut. Everyone would like to see it in terms of the names, but I don't think it's a great shout in terms of health wise for them.
Yeah, and if there's any talk of sort of rehydration clause or going below 160, that's a definite no go. I don't want to see that.
Exactly.
But yeah, massive props to Chris Eubank Jr. Just wanted to get a quick video out there, and he proved me wrong. I'm going to hold my hands up. Like, I was completely wrong with that. But as I said, I've got the video, I've got the evidence, the text evidence.
I
text me,
sent it like just before the fight.
It was on the ring walk in, and you said round 10. So
what can I say? Just a magician.
But anyway, thanks for
watching. I'm just a guy in a KFC jacket, so.
Well, he left all the KFC behind, didn't he? And maybe
maybe. You know what? That's what I really liked about him this time. It was no business. There was no ego, no gimmick, just straight up down to business, like it.
Yeah,
done the job, bosh. It was like Ronsil. We did exactly what it said on the tin.
Yeah. But credit to him and the team. Bomac has said, David Haye, I'm not sure how much involvement there was in there, but there was obviously that team up. And something we did say in the last video was about the nutrition and getting the weight right, and how David Haye had done that with Derek Chisora and got his energy levels up, and it definitely paid dividends in this fight. So if that connection was still there at the end, it was great work. But anyway, hit that like button and subscribe.
Peace.